Bruno Serato. We're at your restaurant in Anaheim White House.
Yes, that's where we are.
You have an amazing story. You came to the US, what, 25 years ago?
Over 25 years ago, and I came with $200 in my pocket.
In your pocket.
I still have $200 now. I mean, I haven't spent them yet. But yes, that's what I did. Yeah, they don't speak English either.
And then, so you started a dishwasher in a restaurant that is still here.
Yeah, La Vie en Rose, which is in Brea, which is a beautiful name, La Vie en Rose as a French.
And then very fast you moved up from dishwasher to general manager of the restaurant.
In 5 years' time, and on my 6 years, I find Anaheim White House.
So now you're in your own restaurant, and then so when you were at La Vie en Rose, you were not in the kitchen, but you learned to cook back when you were in Italy.
Yes, my mom and dad used to have a mom and pop restaurant from the age that I was 13 till when I was 20. I mean, I was in the front, in the kitchen with my mom.
So now you're front and back.
Front and back.
You manage and you cook and you manage, right?
Yes, I mean, like, you know, when you are a chef owner, people want to see you in the dining room, say hi.
Actually, it's good to see you because you have got so much energy and you're so warm and
fashionable, like a real Italian.
So, Italian restaurant.
Yes.
And so let's talk about the dinner we had tonight. We had some of the classic of the house.
Yes, we have one of the first one was my lobster ravioli, which was fantastic. And the second ravioli was the portobello mushroom ravioli, which with like green peppercorn sauce, which I love it. I also make you try a few pasta, my rigatoni, carbonara, penne matriciana, which penne is from Florence, the rigatoni is from Rome. I have the chive pesto linguine,
I like that one.
which was one of the best. And gnocchi, because I'm from Verona, city of Romeo and Juliet, and gnocchi is really major in Verona. And that's why I do gorgonzola tomato beurre blanc sauce. But I had to give you my favorite salad in the world with a passion fruit vinaigrette.
Yeah, that passion fruit vinaigrette. You say if I change the recipe of 1 millimeter, I'm gonna have a riot in the restaurant.
My customer would just do talk to me because they love that recipe of the
so
passion fruit.
Passion fruit. Now that's the secret in that recipe. And then you forgot the tuna tartare.
Oh, tuna tartare was yeah, because even in Italy now we serve tuna tartare, which years ago we didn't. But now we serve a lot of, in Italy we use the tuna from south of Sicily, which in America I'm using the one of Hawaii. But tuna tartare has a great touch of spicy on it. I love it. My carpaccio beef.
The revisited carpaccio.
Yeah, carpaccio beef, completely different than the Italian style. In Italy we do slice, and we do Parmesan cheese on top. What I do instead, I roll it up, put a salad, touch of mustard in there, and it has a great comb of touch, and I do love that one.
And the calamari.
Oh, calamari, which that is unique too, because I'm using a touch of grappa, you know, eau de vie in French, grappa for the Italian, but my touch of grappa with my piccata sauce on the diced calamari is also excellent.
So then, after the pasta, we had fish.
Yeah, I prepare you tonight my special sea bass, which is Italian branzino, and I wrap in a parched pepper. The reason I do that is because it keeps all the steam inside, it's very moist, and the flavors stay in there. I mean, when I open the parched pepper, you just have like the fresh fish served on the table, and I just love it.
And I like the julienne of vegetable.
The julienne of vegetable, and that's a big hit at Anaheim White House. I mean, if you come here, you want a great piece of fish, that is to be the priority. The sea bass en papillote, which is fantastic.
And then we had the calamari.
Oh, you have the rolled calamari, which I used to call them Cartier because they remind me watches. And there's a rolled calamari with the crab meat inside. And the combo of the calamari and the crab is just delicioso. I just love the combo.
And then in the back of the plate, what do we have?
Well, you have the Tower of Pisa, which is made with a bread tortillas, and I represent 2-3 items with that as my signature. No restaurant in the world does that kind of garnish. And the other one you had the Colosseum of Rome.
Yeah, Rome with the ossobuco.
For the ossobuco, that one. I mean, I always try to do a presentation on the plate that you don't see often somewhere, and I obviously represent my country, which is Italy. And talk about the ossobuco, if you love good, great piece of Italian meat, Osso buco, this is what you showed at the
Yeah, it was
Anaheim
good.
White
And
House.
then you brought us a filet mignon also. That was very.
Yeah, because I do filet mignon. It's on the menu, but I love to do with my portobello, mushroom, a little sage, and a little bit of a red wine on it. And that flavor is superb. But also make you try the short ribs tonight.
Yes, also was a
Which with the tower pizza. That one I debone it, the short ribs. I present like a filet. I cook them for 3.5 hours. I prepare the short ribs. I debone them. I present like a filet. I cook them for 3.5 hours, and I put a touch of horseradish on top, creamy horseradish. And you don't need a knife.
No, you don't need a knife.
It just melts when you eat it. And even lady, they don't use a big short ribs either, but when they eat, like, oh my God, which honestly is really a good piece of meat.
So we had, 3 dishes. We had the tour de pizza tower.
Pizza
They were that size, but then I saw a bigger one in the dining room at some other table. I said, I want that one. That one is the dessert one.
That is named after the most beautiful first lady that we never have in America, which is a Jackie Kennedy. I call that Jackie O because I had to dish that dessert to a name, and I thought it was so elegant. I thought it was so beautiful, so magnificent, and with so much class, I decided to call that Jackie O, which is a tower of sugar caramel with sugar all around, and I do a little bit of any dessert.
Yeah, you know, in the tower. I saw that after. Yes.
When you come to Anaheim White House, this is the house dessert. You must order Jackie O. Because
you must have that
you
one.
must order Jackie O.
And then on the bottom of the tower, there's some little dessert. Like there's a very nice creme brulee.
The creme brulee with the tiramisu.
Tiramisu, which is very good.
And the zabaglione. And we also have a great dessert on the house, the apple tart. I also have Grand Marnier soufflé, even if it's French.
I saw it coming. I saw it too.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that one because I'm using no flour on that one, and it's so delicate. I mean, soufflé or the Jackie O, you will have great dessert.
So here you have a full-time job, but you have a second full-time job.
My second full-time job is to feed 300 children every single night, 7 days a week.
Yeah, non-stop, every day,
every day for the last 7 years. And so far we serve 350,000 children in the last 7 years. I prepare my pasta, around 40 to 50 pounds, at 4 p.m. By 5 o'clock, I go to the Boys Girls Club. I serve 300 children. After they eat, we take them back to the motel.
And you go yourself, and I know those kids,
myself.
they love you. They love your pasta, but they want you also to be there.
I think the reason I go there more often because I want their love also, because they are the most amazing children.
So your mom kind of gave you the idea. She's the one at the origin of.
She deserves the credit.
So to thank for the hard work that you do for those children is other full-time, 7 days a week, 365 your job. You were a 2011 CNN hero.
Yes. We were they pick 40,000 names around the world in 82 countries.
40,000 and
they go to 25 and they go to the last 10 finalists. I was the 10th finalist, and you holding up for me, which is very kind of you. And that's probably the best award, the most special award I ever received in my life, because that is because I serve 300 kids every day. And I dedicate that to mom, who start first, and to the kids who are deserving this award from me, because very special. When you see what I see underprivileged children who do not eat dinner at night time, that should not happen in our country. I'm a restaurateur, and I know that we should not let any children around us to go to bed hungry at night time. And I do that, and I beg all my chef friends around the world to follow my step. Look on your backyard, you will find children who are starving. Ask other chef to help you. Go to the Boys Girls Club. Do what I do. If you don't know how to do it, call me. I will help you, because I believe all the chefs in our country can resolve the children who are starving in our country.
Well, thank you so much for
doing
this.
Sophie.
And congratulations for being a
Thank you.
2011 hero. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you. Ciao.